At what point in time did Sam Leavitt establish himself as, you know what, we can really win football games with this guy, not just he's our starting quarterback?
Kansas, his play versus Kansas, when we were about to take the field, you know, we go down and score versus Kansas. They come right back in the fourth quarter, score again.
Yeah.
And when they go in the huddle and you have a redshirt freshman, Sam, come in and say, we're about to win this game, and then go on a drive, check into a good play, and throw a touchdown for the win. This dude raises his games, his level of play in the biggest moments. That's what the best do. They become better in the biggest moments.
One of the things that we, in the media and people had heard about Sam, oh, he's a little abrasive, a little too much, but it seems like he learned how to handle his teammates, and also his teammates learned how to handle Sam as well.
Yeah, I think it's what you said, it was both. I think they realized that's who he is. And I think for me, at least in our program, I don't want people to be fake.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think, oh, let me turn down this and turn up this. I want you to be real. I want people to know the you that goes and talks to your buddies.
Yeah.
I don't want you to have to hold it in. I want to feel it. I want to embrace it. I want to know what it is. And is there going to be conflict in that? Yeah. Because you've got a whole bunch of alphas that are being themselves.
Yeah.
But I think you play better when you can be you, when you're not worried about what you're saying. So I think both the sides, the team understood him, he understood the team and what was best for the team. And I think that merging of just the genuine competitiveness the team thrived off of, and then he learned how to channel, all right, I'm super competitive here.
Yeah.
How do I tailor this passion in a certain direction instead of this direction? So I think he matured channeling that passion, but still having it, because you can never take it away from a guy like that.
How does your staff, how does Coach Arroyo, how do you kind of really help Sam Leavitt manage everything that's coming at him? Coming into this season is totally different for him than last season. He was technically in a quarterback competition, and now he's the established starter. People are talking about him in Heisman campaigns and everything else. And sometimes success is harder to handle than failure is, because what happens when you get what you want? So how are you guys, you know, Coach Arroyo, you, the rest of the staff, really managing the team after so much success?
It's hard. Handling success, that's the last word in our saying, lifers, success. And it's way harder to manage success. And for him, I think it's, you go from under-recruited to not playing at Michigan State really, to whatever, 4 months later from winning a job, you are a Heisman candidate. 4 months, you went from nobody knows your name really to a Heisman candidate, and he deserves it all.
Yep.
People are going to be coming at you to want things. Everybody is going to give you something that can help you.
Yeah.
How many things can actually help you?
Yep.
And I think it's managing the help. Managing, do you want this? Can we do this for you? We would love to do this for you. Managing people doing favors for you. You got to be able to be like, there's no such really thing as a favor. Every favor has a return.
Yep.
You just don't know when the return is. So you better be able to say no to all these favors or all these people who want to get involved with you, and keep the main thing the main thing. And the best thing about Sam is he is not satisfied at all. Sam is one of the most driven kids I've ever been around. Sam wants to achieve things that very few people ever dream of in his career. So where he sits right now, to the world's perspective, that's successful. To his perspective, he is not. He's nowhere where he wants to be.
Well, prior to the Texas game, he said, I'm trying to prove I'm the best quarterback on the field. And people were taken aback by that. And I wasn't. I was like, that's exactly what I would think that Sam Leavitt would say. And he went out there and competed. And it didn't start great. But then all of a sudden, at the end of the game, you're like, wow, he played pretty damn good. Can you talk about his leadership and also, you know, how Coach Arroyo has, you know, like tailored this offense as well to him?
Yeah, well, he's an unbelievable leader because he leads through example, and you can feel his leadership, how passionate he is. You know he believes in himself, right? You know when you're following somebody who has that, when he's on the field, he's actually the calmest before he takes the field.
Yeah.
And when you have this dude who's fiery and trying to headbutt you before the game, right? Like he's playing safety.
Yeah.
And then he's like, guys, we're about to go down the field and score. You guys ready to go win? And it's calm. it's that confidence it gives the rest of the team. So he has a very natural leadership skill that's genuine and real. And he's going to say what he believes. And I think anybody I know some things you don't say. Okay, what does that even mean? Yeah. Like, if you're talking about yourself and how good you are and what you believe in yourself, like, I support our guys believing in themselves. And I'll back that up from now till forever. That has nothing to do with somebody else. It has to do with what he believes in. If I take the field, if I'm hooping on Tuesday at 5:30 a.m., I am not the best player, but I'm going to think I am. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
like, I'm going to think.
If you don't believe in it, like, there's enough outside noise, right?
Yeah.
To saying how bad you are, you can't do it. So why would you say those things to yourself?
Correct. It's like, nah, I am the best. Right, okay, well, maybe I'm not the best blank, but you know what? I'm going to make up for that because watch this. This guy hedges off screens. Yeah. Well, watch this lob. Watch this bounce pass. Like, I'm going to make it up.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that mindset that you're going to find a way to be the best, then what are we doing? Like, I don't want to coach that guy. I want to coach the guy that I say, like, settle down. Not the guy that I'm like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
I want the guy who's like, okay, let's. You can't really say that.